All right, guys. So we have another data set. We have another graph here we want to study. So this study is talking about once again the study time and the score you get. So looking at this graph, we see that the more you tend to study, what ends up happening to your score. So when somebody studies for 2 hours, once again, not everybody is the same. This is why it's called a scatter plot. Some people do better than others. However, if there is a relationship, you should be able to see it. So when somebody studies 2 hours, usually or sometimes you get a score of 60. When you study for 3 hours, look at the score. What should you get? More or less like a 70 something. When you study 4 hours, so forth, so forth. Look, some people got this score, but the line that's being drawn is a little higher. So are you able to form a straight line? Yeah. By looking at the violet line, you can see there is a relationship. But now, let's talk about the slope in this case. We see the slope going up, so it's a positive slope. What does the slope of 15 mean? Student who didn't study. If you didn't study, they got a 15. First of all, if you don't study, that's a 0, right? Does the graph show you get a score of 15 right here? No way. It's actually a little high 30s. So that's actually wrong. An extra hour of studying means getting exactly 15 points. So just because you study for 1 hour, it means you are owed 15 points on the test? Not really. That's not how life works. Usually you still have to do your best and make sure you remember everything. It's not a guarantee. So when they say exactly, that's a red flag. That's wrong. In general, look at that. Studying an extra hour could lead to a 15-point improvement. So that makes more sense because, in other words, when they say usually, you should get this. If all the planets realign, if everything works in your favor, that's what usually should happen. So I like this one. What does D say? In general, 15 hours of studying leads to an extra point. I think they have it backwards there. How is studying for 15 hours means you only get 1 point? No way. So I'm going to go with letter C in this case. Because again, the wording is important. In general, you could or you should get this. That's basically how these word problems go.